Hey guys, today I'm going to be making my very first video on this channel. It's called Danny Ronnie. This is actually me and my sister video, but since my sister's not here today, I'm going to be making a video all by myself because I tried to make this video in a very long time, but I didn't have time to be making it, so now I'm going to be making this video. So, today I'm going to be showing you how to make Play-Doh with stuff that you have at your house or at your kitchen. So these are the stuff that you're going to be needing. You're going to be needing a bowl or a cup or whatever, a container, a spoon, something to mix with it using a chopstick. You're going to be needing flour and your dish soap. It has to be dish soap, or if it's not dish soap, it will not work. So let's get started with this not DIY, but yeah, it's a DIY of making your own Play-Doh. So the first thing you're going to be doing is, so you have your bowl, right? So you're going to grab your flour and you're going to grab your spoon and my flour. And I'm just going to be adding like 2 spoons of flour. Here's 1. And then here is 2. And this is going to be messy. As you guys can see, I already have some powder here. So now you're going to be getting your dish soap. I'm using Dawn, doesn't really matter. And mine is blue, so if yours doesn't have a color in it, you could use food coloring. It's optional, but mine, since mine has food coloring, I'm just going to use this one. Then I'm going to get my spoon and I'm going to on the spoon, I'm going to fill it with some soap. Like that. And I'm just going to put it onto my flour and I'm going to mix it. And you can just add some step by step. So you mix the first soap and flour that you have, and then if it's still just like this and then it's turning into any consistency that you want, just keep adding some dish soap to it. And just mix it up. I'm using the spoon. I forgot I had a chopstick to mix it. So, and if it's still just not cooperating, you could just still add more dish soap. And if it's too watery, then just add more flour. If it's too powdery, just add more dish soap. And yeah, just keep repeating the steps over and over until you have the consistency that you want. And the table is really gonna get messy, so make sure you don't do this with your mom. And make sure you have like a tablecloth or whatever to do it, or put napkins on the bottom of the bowl, or whatever you want to use. All over my hands now. Okay, now what you want to do, you're going to set this aside and you're going to grab a napkin. I have 2 because I'm going to put my hands. So I'm going to clean my hands real quick, and then you're going to get a napkin and you're going to set it onto your table. Get your stuff out. Everything, even if you have powder in there. Get this out as well. Take it out with the napkin. And then you're going to add a little bit more powder into your on top of it. Just gonna powder some of that. Like that. you're gonna get your napkin and you're just going to knead it through, and I'm gonna knead it through with my napkin. So I'm just gonna do this, that. Or if you want as well, you can get some powder onto your hands and start kneading it together. So I'm just gonna get the powder that I have that's on my table, get it, put it on my lotion. Then once you have your hands with powder with the flour, what the flour does is so that the playdough or the clay, whatever you want to call it, is wet, it cannot stick on your hands. So now I'm gonna grab my clay, grab all of the that I have made, and as you can see, I did not make that much because. And if you want to try this, make sure you do a little bit. Make sure you don't do a lot of soap and flour, because if you do and you do it wrong, you're just wasting your mom's soap and your mom's flour, and your mom cannot make you your favorite cupcake anymore. So, and if it's still wet, mine is like a minty color. Mine is a minty color, and I'm really in love with it. So, since I have some flour onto my napkin, I'm just gonna dab some there and just start kneading it through it. So, you don't need to put this in the freezer or anything else. You just keep it. So now I'm gonna tell you, so that's how it turns out. Now I'm gonna tell you some rules about this. Okay, so some rules about the clay or Play-Doh, whatever you want to call it. A rule for this, the very number one rule, if you're gonna make this. The number one rule that you're gonna make if you're gonna make this is you have to put it once you're done with your consistency if you want. You have to like I'm commanding you to put it in a Ziploc baggie or a bag or a container. And if the container is like this, if it's just a little bowl like this, you cannot put it there because there's no top into it. But if there's a top, like if there's like a little bowl and there's a top on it, sorry for the background, I guess somebody there is alright. Okay, that was a movie effect for whoever is